Hola Unconventionals, I'm Amelia.
And I'm JP.
And it's Christmas in Cuenca, Ecuador.
Feliz Navidad!
Feliz Navidad!
Today we're going to talk about some of the holiday traditions here in Ecuador. We went to the Pase del Niño Viajero parade yesterday in downtown Cuenca in El Centro. And you might have seen several things if you went there that you might not fully understand, some of the traditions, and we're going to talk about them in this video.
Yes, but before we do, if you're thinking about moving to Ecuador, living abroad, or if you just want to follow along with our crazy adventures, please take a moment, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and you'll get notified on all of our upcoming videos.
And first, we want to start off by thanking Marcia Torres Guerra, who's living in the United States right now, but she's from Ecuador. And we met with her sister last week, Maria Lorena. So many names. You guys have so many names.
Yes, and they're all beautiful.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for your awesome Christmas present.
We love it so much.
We
so
love
thoughtful.
This Christmas present. It's made out of wood with our logo on it, and this is the new cathedral.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
We love it. We had so much fun meeting with Maria Lorena and her daughters last week to get this. We're so thankful for you guys. And also, Maria Lorena, you can buy your own art on wood from her. She has a business called MLT Art, and we'll share a link to that in the description, so you can go check that out if you want some really cool artwork that is like heirloom quality.
Yeah, custom made. She's very, very talented.
Pretty much they can do anything in wood that you can give them in a picture.
Agreed.
And I'm gonna put this behind us right now. It's gonna be behind us in our future videos.
Yay.
Let's do it, Amelia.
Okay.
It's gonna go right here.
Oh, perfect.
Can you see it?
I can see it.
Awesome.
Hopefully they can see it.
I love it.
I know, I love it too. Lumi was doing some weird little flashy thing.
Yeah, probably with focus.
Lumi wasn't sure what to do.
Yeah, Lumi didn't know I forgot to tell Lumi what to focus on.
Oh, well.
Oh, look at that right there. That's so cool.
I know, it looks awesome.
Thank you guys so much. We really
you.
appreciate it. Now we're going to talk about the parade and some of the traditions that we see here in Ecuador.
Yeah, the parade is actually on the 24th. So the parade was the Christmas Eve parade here in Cuenca. It's the biggest event of the year, and it's called El Pase del Niño Viajero. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, Pase del Niño Viajero.
Yes, and it means the passing of the traveling child. And I read that this tradition was started by the Spanish over 500 years ago. And the way it works is that instead of being one big parade, it's actually a bunch of little parades. Each community is represented in the parade. So it's a bunch of small parades, and everybody comes together and joins into this one huge parade, which is super fun. It's very casual, family friendly event that lasts for like 7 hours. It's a blast.
I know, it's amazing, and everybody participates. And, you know, in the States, everybody stays on the sidewalk, and it's all barricaded. And here, people are just walking in the parade with each, like the bystanders. Everybody's involved. It seems like.
Yep, you can run up and take pictures. People come and go because it is such a long event, and have snacks, and it's just really fun. There's so much positive energy in the air. So the way it works is every community carries their own statue of the Christ child. So you'll see a lot of baby Jesuses, but then you'll also see lots of colorful indigenous costumes and traditional dancing. You are not going to hear any traditional Christmas music, what we would consider traditional music back in the United States. It's a lot different, and it's just, like I said, it's really happy and fun.
It is a lot of fun. And what is the tradition with the pole?
Oh, that's called, I looked that up because it looks like a maypole, but it's a little bit different here, and it's called Baile de Cintas. We were super impressed by that. We saw several of those maypoles, and the fact that they were able to do all those dances and unwrap it was...
And wrap it, and then unwrap it.
It was so cool and so much fun. And like I said, I just love all the colorful costumes and the music. We heard a lot of Andean music yesterday. It was a really good time.
You might have seen some of the trucks, and there were some horses too, and they're all decked out with like fruits and candies and soda, anything sweet.
Right.
And this is also a long-standing tradition with the indigenous people. It's called mayoral, and it's a tradition of a rich farmer from long time ago who used to celebrate this time of year by putting candies and sweets and fruits on his horse, and then he would ride into town or into the parade and give them out to all the kids and people who were less fortunate. So that tradition is being carried on now, and a lot of times they'll just like stack stuff on cars and trucks and hand out sweets as they're going through the parade.
So was that Ecuadorian or was that Quechua?
I think that's an indigenous tradition.
I guess they're all Ecuadorian.
Yeah,
sorry,
Quechua. It's a Quechua tradition. Mm-hmm.
It's so cool.
It is cool.
It's so interesting. We love it. It's so much fun. In case you guys haven't figured that out, I had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a really nice sunny day too. It was really pretty yesterday, and a lot of the floats have music that they're blasting, and it is a little bit of a blend between the Western and the indigenous and the Spanish, like old Spanish traditions, because you will see like some Santa Claus, not a lot, but there's some Santa Claus floats, but mostly it's either indigenous or the traditional Ecuadorian themes.
Right. I was reading that Santa Claus is a newer development in their Christmas festivities here, and that traditionally they don't do a lot of gift exchange and things like that. And also, JP learned this the hard way. They do their traditional big Christmas Eve dinner at midnight. And I say that because there's a lot of fireworks. I slept through it all.
Yeah, Amelia sleeps through everything. She slept through World War III, I think. But of course, I was awake because around midnight they started blasting off fireworks all over our neighborhood, and then I couldn't go back to sleep, so I'm really tired today.
But then they party, and then today, Christmas Day, is a day of rest and just taking time to spend with your family.
Yeah, when I got up at 6:30 this morning, I said we should go outside and bang our pots and pans to celebrate Christmas when you're supposed to. At 6:30 in the morning after Santa Claus comes down the chimney. It's a bit of a culture shock for me, just a little bit.
Yes, it's very quiet around here today.
Yeah. So after the parade, we meandered over to the new cathedral area where they have all the shops. They were selling all kinds of Christmas stuff, and with all the stuffed animals and gifts for kids.
Right.
And the flower market was decked out as usual.
So beautiful.
With lots of beautiful Christmas decorations, Christmas flower arrangements with the bright whites and reds.
Yep.
That was really pretty.
Yeah. And then just around town, there's all sorts of little pop-up mercados where you can get some...
Or ferias.
Ferias, yeah, where you can get some cheap gifts all the way up to really beautiful handcrafted goods. So it's a nice variety throughout Cuenca, and it's a lot of fun to look at.
Lots of shopping that you can do this time of year.
Of course.
Yeah. And then for the next week leading up to New Year's, it'll all be converted over to monegotes.
Yeah, we're really excited about that.
Yeah. Años viejos. Those are the effigies that they burn on New Year's Eve at night. Well, New Year's Day, I guess, because they light them on fire at midnight.
Yeah. We're really excited. We're going to participate this year.
Yeah.
Woo!
Stay tuned for that. We're going to do a whole video on monegotes and New Year's and the New Year's celebrations. Awesome. I think that's all we have for this video. Again, Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
If you enjoyed it, leave us a thumbs up.
Yes,
and we'll
please.
see you all in our next video.
Ciao.
Ciao.